I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but 6 rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. The shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean, oh what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Now you know how happy I can be, and our good times start and end with $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean, oh what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming?
Hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
We have some sad news to report, unfortunately, and it's one of the perils of living in the Philippines.
Yes, last 4 days ago, Monday, I received a message from my family, my younger sister Joan, that my grandpa passed away. 4 p.m. over there in the Philippines and it's 3 a.m. time over here in America. So we kept messaging and she's telling me that my grandpa got bitten from the King Cobra. So I was really shocked on the news because my grandpa is really active in his age, for 79 years old. He is my best grandpa and he's always positive, he's always happy, he's always smiling. John met him over there.
Yeah, I met him a couple times, and a thing that struck me about him was that he was really, really healthy. He didn't drink, didn't smoke, and he is the father of 16 children?
Yes.
Total? Or 17?
16 and 13 are survival. The 3 died when they were young.
Yeah, and he never went to the doctors. I've always been a fan of that. Don't go to the doctors. But he never goes to the doctors. He exercised every day. He walked probably a kilometer or 2 to go take a bath in the river every day.
He's very clean.
Yeah, and the nighttime, he had his wife passed away about two years ago, and she was 80, wasn't she? Or
No, she is like 76 when she
was
passed
76,
away.
okay.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years younger.
Yes.
But she was extremely healthy, and same thing.
Yes.
Mother of all those children.
Mm-hmm.
And they home birthed every one of them, you guys.
All of them are home birth.
Every single one of them are home birthed.
And then we used to live in the forest before. There's a lot of trees over there in our farm, and my grandfather is the head of all the people over there. And then he is the survival also of the, remember that Japanese war in the Philippines before?
Yeah.
When he was young, he is like maybe in his 30 or 40, 30. He told us the story that they hide in a cave with his mom because of the Japanese soldiers over there, and then they stay in the cave, they sleep over there, and then they're not bitten from the snake over there before when they were kids.
Yeah, he survived the Japanese invasion.
He survived and everything, and all of a sudden this goddamn snake bitten him last 4 days ago, the King Cobra.
Yep, he was on his way to the river, or back from the river to take his bath.
Yes, and on that time they went to the over there on the side over there where the river is, because my grandpa is looking for wood, a coconut husk also, to make a fire on that afternoon because he is ready to cook for dinner. So he's looking for the coconut husk, and my mom also, and my mom's younger sister are with him together on that area. But all of a sudden, my grandpa decided to went home first, because that's what he's thinking. I think it's his instinct already that he's gonna go home first. Look like his instinct knows what's going on, because if my mom and my mom's younger sister are they go home first, maybe they are the one got bitten from the King Cobra. So he went home first, and that's the thing. He accidentally stepped the snake in the middle of the street, and he has his eyes thing.
His
Vision is a kind of bad because of his age, 79 years old. He saw the thing far away from him, and he said that it looks like a sardines. He don't really know that it was a snake, because the snake's kind of curled up really tiny like a sardine thing. So he's not thinking it's a snake, and nobody's thinking that the snake is right there in the middle of the street, that they're not in the bushes. Maybe because it's really hot on that day, and then the snake wants to be in the river or something, near the river.
Or maybe he just came out of the river.
Maybe. So he accidentally stepped on the King Cobra, and the King Cobra bite his leg, and the King Cobra tried to curl my grandpa's leg and won't let go. So my grandpa has a machete, and he tried to take out the snake, but the snake won't let go. So my grandpa has to cut the snake's tail. So he got the snake's tail. He come home in the village, and he can still tell the story about it, that he cut the tail of the King Cobra. So when he cut it, the King Cobra let go and run. He has no more tail.
But he already been bitten several times.
Yeah, every time he tried to take out the snake's body, the snake bite him everywhere. Like he has bite in the head over here. He has bite in the back everywhere. He has a lot of bite from the King Cobra.
On the legs.
Legs everywhere, in the legs, in the head, at the back. So that was very sad. So he come home over there in his house in the village looking for the lighter, because he wants to burn the snake's bite.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes later, he has a hard time of talking, and his mouth started to be not good anymore.
Yeah, it's paralyzed.
Bubbling, he cannot talk
When
anymore.
did your mom take him to the hospital?
On that time when the mom, 30 minutes later, and then they talk, and he already tell the story. So they decided to put him, they call ambulance first. So they ride the jeep all the way to the Hinlayagan, where Aimee's school over there. And then the ambulance picked them up over there and try to bring them to the nearest hospital. Oh my God, you won't believe it. The nearest hospital over there is no anti-venom at all. You have to go to the Tagbilaran, 3 hours away from the ambulance. Who's gonna survive the bite from the King Cobra? It takes only 30 minutes. You die if you have no anti-venom.
Yeah.
So that's the very...
He lived pretty long though, because he's so healthy.
He is very healthy.
But he lived probably a good hour, didn't he?
I think
An hour
so,
and a half?
because he is. My mom said he is very calm. He's not scared at all. He just keep doing fire in his snake bite, burning, because he knows that it's dangerous, because he know about all the snakes, but he just can't see the snake in the street. So because of his eye vision, bad vision. So that's the thing. So I think he survived for like 1 hour before he died. So that's very,
well,
very...
the saddest thing is it's so unnecessary, because if the hospital had antivenom, they could have saved him, and if they got it to him right away. But they didn't, and that's one of the perils of the Philippines. The medical isn't readily available, and when you need a prescription or special treatment in the hospital, you could be going to the emergency room and be dying, and most of the time they seem to have what you want, but you have to go fetch it and go get it, pay for it first, bring it back to the hospital. I mean, usually it's at a nearby pharmacy or something, but in this case, of all places not to have anti-venom in stock or nearby, readily available, is really an outrage, and it's so sad and unnecessary. Yeah, he should have lived, and yeah, I'm so sad to see him go. He's such a happy guy,
Very happy.
very gentle, just a good man.
You won't see him sad.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
positive, smiling all the time, big
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah, let's
When he
show a
see
picture
you-
of him. You want to show a picture of him?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's mom's dad right there, my grandfather.
Hi.
My grandpa.
Hi. I've been seeing you for a while. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I love it.
He went to the river and get a bath over there. He has a bath.
We're going to sorely miss him. He's a great guy, a great man, and he's left a legacy, a large family behind.
Large family.
Yeah, and Brianna's great-grandfather is now in the heavens.
Yes. So on that day, they cannot stay in the hospital, in the near hospital because of COVID. So they have to bring the body back to the village in the jeepney, my mom's jeepney. So he's in there lying down. They took him at the village, and then he slept there overnight with his body. No coffin yet, because the day after they have to bring his body back to the funeral for.
Funeral home to embalm it.
Yes, and then they put him in the coffin and then bring back to the village and stay in his house for 3 nights only. That's only the limit because of COVID once again. Before it's supposed to be nine nights to stay
Yeah, with
at
the
the house
family before you
with the
bury
family.
them.
Yes,
And
then
that's a tradition that's unusual for us foreigners in
yes,
the West.
it's tradition over there, and then people are staying in there playing games, cards, whatever they can play overnight. They don't sleep, and they have snacks. But now because of COVID, so only 3 nights. So yesterday he was buried over there in the nearest cemetery. So he rests in peace now.
And he's buried in the cemetery in the village, right next to the village, and
Yeah.
next to your grandma,
Yeah, next to my grandma also.
and right
So,
next to your brother Arman's house.
Brother Ariel's house.
Oh, Ariel's house?
Yes, Ariel.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's about 15 minutes from the village.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm sure they meet now in heaven. My grandma and my grandpa.
So for foreigners going over there, that's one of the things you have to be aware of. It's, I guess you can. We looked at in the internet. It looks like you can actually buy anti-venom online.
Yes, I look at it.
So if you're planning to live long term over there, that might be a thing to definitely bring them with you or ship it over. There's a couple different doses of that you can get. One is for the King Cobra solely, and one is for all snakes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So anyway, that's definitely something to look into for people living there full time, because you cannot rely on especially in the provinces, you cannot rely on the local clinics or any of that,
No.
or even the local hospitals. There's no way. So
Yeah,
that's a
they might
serious
say-
matter to consider.
Yeah, they might say that they run out or anti-venom when you arrive to Tagbilaran too. So
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You could go all the way to Tagbilaran and they could say they ran out.
yeah,
So-
not only my grandpa, because recently I heard also a news, next village, that the guy also get bitten from the King Cobra also. He's tried to fed his carabao at the farm. He got bitten and he don't survive too. So it's a lot of happening over there of the King Cobra snake. Very dangerous.
Well,
over
that's
there.
something if any foreigners want to send over to your friends over there to get that anti-venom.
Yeah.
It's definitely not inexpensive. I think I heard how much is that? 500 or something?
There's $300.
$300. I don't know what it costs, but it's whatever it costs, it's worth it.
Like my mom right now, she's kind of saying that she wants anti-venom.
Of course.
When
yeah.
we go back there, she wants some.
Yeah, we'll send some over.
Oh, yeah.
I manage it, so look into it.
Yep.
See if it's okay to just send that over.
Yeah, because when you got bitten from that kind of snake, there is no way you will survive. So just watch out wherever you are, because those snakes they're not scared of people. They even come into your house in the Philippines, because that snake is really near over there. Remember Arman's house? It's just right there. You can see the river, the backyard.
Yeah, did they come out there once?
Yeah, they come out there. So they're not really scared of people. They are really like a devil
Well, they're like
looking.
the king snake of the jungle, one of them anyway. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're very bad. So a lot of snake in the Philippines. Also here in Florida too, there's snakes. Also.
Well, yeah, but we have anti-venom everywhere.
Yeah, so just
I
praise the
think
Lord,
so.
watch
I
out.
hope to God we are too.
You guys very, very careful wherever you are in the Philippines.
Okay.
Very bad.
Well, that's just the news we had to pass on. I thought it'd be worth it,
Yes.
useful, and it's a stark reality. And very sad. We're going to miss you, Grandpa.
Yeah, so Grandpa, wherever you are, we will miss you. You are our great grandpa, and we will miss you forever. Sorry, guys.
We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown